Good afternoon, good afternoon again, folks. Welcome to another episode of Spilling Tea. I'm your host, Tiffany Daniels. We are going back to that horrible world known as the JRC. But before we do the usual disclaimers, and I'm just going to shoot right through and try to make the next 5 of these quick. Folks, if you are unfamiliar with the Stop the Shocks campaign or the campaign against the troubled teen industry, you're going to find all the pertinent links right there in the description box. Please, in particular, take note of the article written by NeuroClastic, a small non-for-profit started by autistics for autistics. In it, they interviewed over 800 ABA professionals in regards to the JRC's so-called behavior modification program. The Judge Rotenberg Educational Center doesn't want you to read that article so much. They threatened NeuroClastic with a defamation lawsuit if they did not remove it from the website. NeuroClastic refused. You know the drill. Please read the article. Share on all your social media. Also included is NeuroClastic's public statement in regards to the defamation lawsuit threat, as well as a link to their GoFundMe. We are crowdfunding just in case the JRC ever does actually see through with their threat. Trigger warning 1, when we discuss places like the Judge Rotenberg Educational Center or Agape Boarding School for Boys, you're going to hear vivid descriptions of and catch clips of surveillance footage of people with mental health issues and disabled people being tortured and abused. If you got young children present, please use your headphones. Trigger warning 2, this channel is marked not for kids for a reason. We use profanity on occasion and speak on dark subjects. If your child is 16 and younger and they are watching this, very obviously parental supervision is very much advised. All right, where we left off. The purpose of analysis of the state of the art is to assess the risks and benefits of alternatives used in current medical practice to treat a particular patient population and compare those to the risks and benefits of the device that is the subject of the ban. In other words, what is current medical standard care? What is the data saying in regards to their rates of success? What does it say in regards to the risks that have to do with those alternative treatment programs that literally everyone else on planet Earth uses in comparison to the risks that we know are 100% factual regards to the GED, and the only tiny little benefit of stopping a behavior for a split second. Okay? We can prove with the data that those alternative treatments not only treat the same issues with success, but there's actually longevity down the road. The GED device cannot promise you that any more than a spanking as a kid would not keep you from, riding down Dead Man's Hill with no helmet and trying to jump the last part of it. I was not a normal kid, folks. All I knew was it said Dead Man's Hill and I was gonna do the thing. Just saying, right? That's pretty self-explanatory. Very obviously, the current standard of care shows us that there's infinitely more of a success rate regards to programs that actually, though they don't provide a quick fix, can over time have more of a long-reaching effect throughout said autistic's life, right? You can't say the same about the GED, can you? No. For those reasons, whether punishment, contingent shock, or ESDs are within the standard of care or state of art is not the issue in this rulemaking, even though it's very much not. I need you to put the crack pipe down. Put the crack pipe down. It is in no way considered standard of care or state of the art. Quit smoking the crack pipe, for the love of God, and come back to reality with the rest of us. However, the state of the current technical and scientific knowledge in medical practice with regard of the use of punishment generally and ESDs in particular on patients exhibiting SIB or AB may still bear some indirect relevance to the risk-benefit profile of ESDs as compared to alternative treatments. I'm tired of, on the other hand, arguments, FDA. Let me put it point blank to you as someone who has also worked in this field. There is no other hand in regards to the GED. Okay? But the risk benefit profile is shit. Okay? It's shit. You stop a behavior for all of 5 seconds. I didn't punch myself in the face, but you just shocked me within an inch of my life. How is that a benefit? How's it a benefit? Explain it to me like I'm 5. Okay? Corporal punishment didn't work with neurotypical kids. It's not going to work with anybody else either. Okay? Corporal punishment does not teach you other ways, other coping mechanisms, other ways of dealing with things. It just hurts you. It's all it does. But if we tell you what's wrong, maybe you'll change your behavior. Again, I go back to being one of the last generation that was openly spanked with the belt. Do you think that deterred any of my brain dead, potentially fatal ideas? No. It made it worse. Because then I was mad, you see. Get what I'm saying? Stop it. There is no on the other hand here. Okay? If you put a kid in a hospital, catatonic for 2 months, there is no other side. Okay? I'm tired. I'm getting old and I'm cranky. Quit doing this diplomatic, but on the other hand, there is no other hand. Kids end up in ERs with 2nd and 3rd degree burns. Kids end up in ERs where not a single piece of skin on their body is not bruised. There is no other hand. And until we are willing to actually stand up and say that, we're going to keep having this argument into the next 3 decades. Okay? Stop with the diplomatic talk. This is not the UN. You're not negotiating. All right? Good, I got to let off some steam there. All right, folks, we don't get very many views on this channel, and the few we do tend to get removed from time to time. You know the drill. Please don't forget to hit the like button, hit subscribe, and please don't forget to hit those comments. I appreciate your time. As always, folks, we here at Spilling Tea hope you have a good one. I'll see you again here in a few minutes. Bye-bye, everyone.